What's going on, friends? Harley-Davidson is really good at fixing things that aren't broke, and they did just exactly that to one of their most popular models, and it just happens to be a favorite of mine as well. Harley-Davidson went and modernized the Harley-Davidson Breakout just a few years ago, and they absolutely broke it. But the good news is that Harley-Davidson has fixed it. Not only have they fixed it, it's arguably better than it has ever been. Harley-Davidson's Breakout has always been an extremely popular model. This bike has just got a style and a look to it that you can literally sit in your garage and just stare at it for hours. Now, when the Breakout first came to us in 2012, these bikes right out of the box came with the Twin Cam 103. Now, I love the Twin Cam 103. I think it is absolutely one of the best twin cams that was ever produced, just for the fact that that engine really had, honestly, the least amount of twin cam issues that you'd have to go back and fix right out of the box. Guys, please don't forget, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. The original Harley-Davidson Breakout being on the old Softail platform, this came with the Twin Cam 103B, the balanced engine. Now, take that how you will, but for all intents and purposes, the Twin Cam 103B was actually a very reliable engine unless you had issues with the balancers in it. And when those did have issues, which in my opinion, it was pretty rare, it could be an absolute nightmare that you could never get right. Now, the one thing with the Breakout to keep in mind is that it is still a cruiser. Just sitting there looking at it with that larger tire on it, that bike looks like it's going to be an absolute rocket ship. Well, it wasn't with the Twin Cam 103 straight out of the factory. The Breakout is definitely not a canyon carver with the 240mm rear tire. With that big rear tire, the handling is, well, let's just say a little bit lackluster and lazy. But it is excellent for a straight line, just don't expect it to turn on a dime for you. The Breakout, however, did come in some absolutely beautiful CVO models in 2013 and 2014. And they did get the Screamin Eagle 110 engine. Screamin Eagle engine 110, yeah. It's not really what the name says, but hey, it's better than what came in the everyday production bikes. It's not very often that Harley-Davidson does a CVO on a model outside of the touring platform for more than 1 year. But initially, we got 2 years of that CVO Breakout. And honestly, they are kind of hard to find because a lot of people that have them, they're not really willing to turn loose of them. Now, I really want to know what you guys think about this. In 2016, they did the Pro Street CVO Breakout. And then they carried over the exact same model for the 2017 model year. This was quite a departure from what we normally saw the Breakout as. Don't get me wrong, it was a really cool looking machine. It had inverted forks, Screamin Eagle 110, had the little fairings on it. And also another interesting point on these bikes, they blacked out everything on them. This was really unusual for a Breakout because Breakouts are normally all chromed out. But once again, when it comes to these CVO models, the Pro Street Breakouts, they didn't handle very well in the corners, but straight line, just running down the road, they were awesome. I really enjoyed the handling just running down the road when it came to those inverted forks. Didn't really make a big difference because you still had that 240mm rear tire out back when you're trying to go through some turns. Now, 2018 is where things got weird. They did away with the old Softail platform, introduced the new Softail platform, and in my opinion, this is where they absolutely broke the Breakout. They updated the body styling on it with the new Softail platform and the Milwaukee 8 engine. But guys, let me know in the comments, which one did you like better? Did you like the twin cam styling of the Breakout, or did you like that new Milwaukee 8 styling when it came out? 2018 and later has been a very interesting time for the Breakout, as you had the option of a 107 engine or a 114 engine. And the one thing that really drove me crazy was they did away with the analog gauges on it. They went with that whole digital display. I wasn't a big fan of it, maybe you were. Now, they ran with this design from 2018 to 2020. 2021 and 2022, we actually didn't see the Breakout. It disappeared from the line, which left us all hoping that it would come back with a refresh. Well, it came back with a refresh, and I kind of had mixed feelings about it, honestly. Now, 2023, when it did come back, I was happy to see the Breakout back in the lineup, but I was a little disappointed that it still had the same styling. But the 2023 model had a nice little surprise for us. Now, with the Breakout's return in 2023, they had the 117 engine, which had that nice heavy breather style air cleaner on it, some kind of mix of black and chrome finishes. Was a pretty good looking bike in my opinion, but it still had that digital speedo and readout on it. I'm still not a fan of that. And it also had that kind of same look from 2018, kind of that same styling. But don't worry, Harley-Davidson actually did fix it and get it right, even though they carried this model over from 2023 into 2024. But the new 2025 Breakout, I gotta admit, I really am a fan of it. So Harley-Davidson definitely took a hint for 2025. When the Breakout came out this year, they went back to the old body styling from the Twin Cam. So to me, it almost looks like the Twin Cam Breakout, but with a Milwaukee 8 117. And gotta be my favorite part of it is the fact that they actually brought back the analog speedometer and gauges. I love that. So not only does it look like the Twin Cam era Breakout, but it is on the new Softail platform, which I'll be honest with you, that new Softail platform is night and day in terms of how much better it is over the old frame for the Softails. What I really love about it is that it looks like the Twin Cam Softail, but with the 117 engine, you are getting quite a bit more power over that Twin Cam 103. That new 117 in these bikes, this thing is laying down about 104 horsepower and roughly about 125 foot-pounds of torque. That is massive. That is like what the Twin Cam engine, it puts out more horsepower than the Twin Cam engine did, and that 103 did torque. I'm just really happy to see Harley-Davidson finally kind of get back to that classic styling and get away from that more modern styling that they did for years that really just kind of got a lackluster reception from everybody. Now guys, if you're interested in a Breakout, it's really hard to go wrong with these bikes because you've got a lot of options out there. Obviously, if you get a Twin Cam, you're going to get that with the Twin Cam 103, or you can get the option of the CVO if you can find one, and get the CVO 110. There's those Pro Street designs. And then if you are a fan of that kind of newer updated body style they did for a little while in 2018, you got your option of 107s and 114s in those bikes. And then, of course, now when they reintroduced it in 2023, when it came back, you got the option of a 117. And, of course, always, if you got the deep pockets, there's that new 2025 that's got basically the best of everything in it. Breakout is an excellent bike if you have a touring motorcycle and you're looking to add something else to your stable. This is a bike that you'd want to take out and go cruising on a Saturday night. In my opinion, that's what it's really designed for. Now, that's not to say you couldn't jump on one and go take a trip on it. It may not be as exciting as you were hoping for, but I guarantee you it will still get the job done. So guys, I want your opinion. What is your favorite Breakout? Did you like the Twin Cam era styling with the Twin Cam engine? Did you like the little more modern update they did in 2018 when they went to the new Softail platform with the Milwaukee 8? Or do you like the 2025 models where they look like the old Softail platform from the Twin Cam era, but it's on the modern platform with the 117 engine? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But anyhow, guys, that's all I've got for you this week. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. But till next week, guys, just stay safe on the streets, ride smart, dodge those cars. I'll catch you guys back here next week with a brand new video. Thanks for watching.